Tommy G. This video is titled Confessions of a Cartel Kingpin.
¿Es suficiente?
Yeah, that's a lot.
I recently got in contact with a guy who claimed to be a kingpin, to which I said,
How do you feel about this guy?
Seems like bullshit.
so to prove to me he was legit, he told me to draw a logo and that he'd have his Colombian plugs make close to 50 kilograms of cocaine with my design. So I drew it and sent it to him. And after 2 weeks of radio silence, I figured my lead was no good. But then I got this footage.
Holy shit, that's a lot of
What do you think about it now?
I think this guy might be legit.
So today we are going to be diving into the story of a man who's been a
What
big
could
player
he
in the
possibly want to be on a Tommy G video for though? Like, gang, like what you mean? You trying to attract attention, bro?
drug trafficking business for over 2 decades, has made many millions of dollars for Mexican drug cartels, and a man who specializes in cocaine but also has extensive experience with marijuana, meth,
Look inside.
Today we get a behind-the-scenes look at the transnational drug trade from the eyes and inside knowledge of a seasoned operator.
Oh,
folks, this is a documentary that profiles the story and operation of a cocaine kingpin. All content is strictly for educational and journalistic purposes only and designed to analyze the mechanics of the transnational drug trade. Viewer discretion is advised.
This your type of guys. I don't do. Stop saying that.
In life, I believe some of the greatest things you discover are behind calculated risks. Right now, we are about to engage in some risky business. We're going to be meeting with operators from a cartel. This is some of the most dangerous shit you can dip your toes in, at least in this side of the globe. On one end, I am fascinated by things that are dangerous.
Tommy, be careful.
On the other end,
please,
I really enjoy my simple, nice life with my family, my dog, going for walks. And I know that sometimes this is like a game of Russian roulette. How many dangerous hoods can you go to? How many cartels can you visit before something's not so good anymore? Anyways, without further ado, we're gonna have to go cameras low, cameras off into these locations, but when you see us again, we'll be talking to some cartel guys. See you there.
I own a cocaine factory over here in ATL. Gang, your name is literally Juan from Debay. Like, who are you fooling, bro? We know where you're from, gang. Why are you role playing like some kingpin in Atlanta?
¿Qué pasó?
Pásale, pásale. ¿Todo bien?
Me llamo Tomás.
No trae pistola, no nada.
No, no.
Padre.
Oh, hell no.
Desde ahorita le digo, si vamos a empezar a hacer las cosas bien, una mamadita, vamos a valer. ¿Me entiendes?
Entiendo, entiendo.
And I think we were both a bit nervous about each other. From my end, anyone that has this level of cartel connections to me is dangerous, and from his end, how could he be sure that I wasn't a fed? So here's how the—
Okay, I get why Tommy's doing this. Okay? Banger content. What is this picture? Why is he doing this? Why is he agreeing to this? Does he need some new fiends? Is he in need of some clients?
First meeting with this guy went.
Some marketing, maybe?
Aquí es cocaine.
Yes, un kilo.
Un kilo de cocaine. Dice copa.
How much that go for?
The stamp, you know, for you recognize your merchandise.
Es mi primera vez en frente de cocaine.
Hay más, como que por nosotros podemos enseñar todo, nomás, pero
How will I know if it's cocaine or not?
you just put in your tongue a little bit.
Don't do that. Please don't do that. You better not do that.
¿Cómo puedo conocer que no es fentanyl?
Porque yo le doy mi palabra.
Because of time constraints, we've had to cut some moments from this video. If you'd like to see this whole scene,
Did he
you
do
can
it?
use code BUMP for 50% off your first month of Patreon. And here are some of the comments of the people who have already seen the footage. Folks,
Tommy. Tommy, you're a crackhead now, Tommy. This is it, bro. You're a crackhead, man. Congratulations.
see you on Patreon, link in the description.
¿Qué es en la mezcla
Just like you?
de esto? Like, ¿cómo son los ingredientes?
Son hojas de cocaína. Allá lo hacen, muchas veces lo hacen en Perú, Bolivia, Colombia.
No sé si es en mi mente, pero pienso que siento un poco de el cocaine.
Yeah, and your tongue, numb, is like sour. For me, it's delicious.
Dígame sobre
Oh, nah.
el negocio de cocaine.
From Colombia, where they get it, Costa Rica, they put it in Mexico, Mexico City, Sinaloa, Sonora, the border, bring it over here, and they sell it to us.
En Colombia, ¿qué puedes comprar esto para? Y en Arizona, ¿qué puedes comprar esto?
Ahorita vale $1,500
That's
in
it?
Colombia. You can put it over here, you can get it for in the streets for 10,000 to 11,000.
En el último año, ¿cómo el precio de cocaine cambia?
With the war in Mexico, it's changed the prices a lot. Up, down. They changed a lot.
¿Qué está ocurriendo con la guerra?
Name is mad
en
expensive,
México
bro.
ahora?
Puros problemas, pura pérdida de dinero. Se está yendo mucha gente inocente. But it's not innocent because they stay in the middle of the business. And that's what it is. You stay by one side, on other side, they don't give a f. You stay on the wrong side, they kill you. They can get you over here too. That's where I cover my face.
If your face was seen as that potentially a life or death situation.
Yeah. Right here in Arizona is one of the.
Damn,
I
we
think
just
in
hit the
first
city.
place, una bola de bajadores, una bola de ratero de. You know bajadores? Is the people come and steal the stuff. Right here, this is the capital of that f***ing people. That's where I go, oh my God, ready? You know, if somebody tries to jump in the door, I smoke his ass.
Escucho que las tres más grandes equipos carteles son Amayo, de Chapito, y Jalisco Nueva Generation.
I mean, but if you do smoke a nigga, like let's say a nigga gets smoked, right? State buddy, I don't care. Wouldn't the police show up? Yeah, gunshots, now the police show up. What is he gonna do with all the cocaína?
Ellos nomás están peleando y le vale ver.
You just shove it up his ass?
lo
What do you
que
do with
se vayan
it?
en la rueda.
They gonna definitely check the crib.
¿Tres celulares? ¿Por qué tienes tres celulares?
Uno para mi familia, personal.
Ditch it all and
uno
leave.
para el negocio. Another one because I want to talk to you.
Agent, I
Because
took you to the
when I-
bathroom. Do you feel like a team? Yeah, we're a team, bro. It was a shit. You took a shit or a piss?
This is
Tell me
why
more
I-
about your experience.
Oh, that's what I think. You know, I want to be honest to you.
El bigote también.
Oh, no, I don't care. You look like a cop. You know, you got the guts to come to the hood. You got the balls wrong, and I respect it.
Some say it's pelotas, others say it's being
A
stupid.
little bit of both, Tommy.
Well,
Tell my wife that, okay?
he got some balls.
How do cartel guys communicate in a way that they don't get tracked by the feds?
Or somebody cash your phone because somebody snitched it. Everybody stay on the phone, social media. But right here is a bunch of flashy guys go to the club, spend money.
So flashing money is what gets people caught.
People say this is easy money. It's not easy. You need to stay watching your f***ing back all the time. Yeah, that's not easy job. Yo soy nacido acá en Estados Unidos. Yo
Why they
crecí
saying
en
BBL Davis in the chat?
una ciudad en México. Mi papá era gente de trabajo. Trabajador muy bien. Yo no siempre fui bravo. Las malas amistades.
Oh, Davis, miss you too, man.
Mi infancia fue
Miss you too,
pues
bro.
no difícil económicamente, porque me pegaban una chinga porque querían que no anduviera de vago y yo andaba, me salía, andaba en el desmadre, no podía, no.
Why is he alone though? Like, Uh-oh.
Ahorita ya, pues, ya me refiero.
Phone.
Not for your safety, and for my safety, stay recording is not good. You see the videos I send you with the people they make in Colombia.
Yeah, so you sent me some videos from the laboratory in Colombia,
What?
the buckets, the bricks.
When I put the name in the bricks, what do you say?
He put my name in front of the bricks, and part of me thought it was the coolest thing ever, and part of me thought, I'm going to jail.
You asking me for 14th of November. I give it to you the 27th.
Cuando recibió las películas en este momento,
Yo, Kino, tengo 6 months.
fue legit.
Aquí no andamos con fuego. Y miraste, había más de una tonelada donde te enseñé.
¿Qué tu esposa piensa sobre tu profesión?
Me he casado varias veces. Y
Ah,
a causa
shit.
de mi negocio, me han
Am I
dejado.
tripping or is he not giving like way too much information? Like, it's gonna get easier and easier to narrow many times. It's gonna get easier to narrow down who it is.
Con la persona que
Yo,
vive
Jim,
ahorita,
thank you for the 7-month resub.
quiere seguir. Dice que si no, si quiero seguir viendo a las niñas, o me dejo de pendejadas, o ya estuvo porque no quiere que anden batallando sin un papá y que yo no quiero agarrar rollo. Pues sí, han tenido muchos lujos, han tenido...
Yo, how much is each stack?
Pues sí, han tenido muchos lujos.
2 bands? Is that 2 bands? 2,000. Hold on, check. 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12, 14, 16, 18, 20, 22. And then 22, that's 44, stack 2. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. This is at least 60,000 right here. Yo, HBK, they have a resub.
Buena vida. O sea, había dinero manos llenas, viajes, ropa cara, carros caros.
It's color coded? Oh, each one's different.
Pero también ha habido muchas cosas vagas. La niña está chiquita y ya miran a papá, dice, ahí viene un carro. Y en un carro se los quedó mirando fulano y eso, y ya voltea uno. Es algo muy traumático eso.
Damn, that's so sad, bro.
Bueno.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think so.
My contact was getting paranoid from commotion happening outside the trailer, so he had me leave and told me to meet him the next day.
Hold on, chat.
You're about to get insider knowledge of how a cocaine kingpin moves product throughout our country, but first give me 60 seconds for making this video.
To bed where we could sit and how the business of global drug trafficking works, so I brought my guy to a secure location where we could sit down and get into the
Hold on, it's
details
Coach's Corner,
only an
chat.
insider
He's
would
about to give
know.
us the game plan.
So quiero entender cuando cocaine llegar a los Estados Unidos, cómo pasa por México.
Okay, what's the route? Where are we going? Canada? Why is Canada down there?
Más común que llega a Estados Unidos.
Te voy a decir las carreteras más comunes. El Paso, aquí en Sonora, la verdad, pues lo que viene siendo
Arizona,
Nogales,
okay.
Nogales, de piedras por todo para arriba. No es como los tiempos de la marihuana, de
Okay.
que se metían burreando caminando. La cocaína es diferente. La cocaína casi siempre va en semis,
Oh.
en 18-wheeler, o puede ir en... Cocaína casi siempre va en semis.
I wonder what's in the big container with a C. That could be anything. What if it's cum? Well, no point in checking that. Let's let it through.
18-wheeler, o puede ir en carro, o clavo.
Yo, them niggas don't know how to hide shit. Yo, what the fuck?
Pero es un disguise. Hay fruta.
Oh, hold on. This is getting. Hold on. Whoa, in the glizzy? Or is that a carrot?
La frontera acá de San Luis Río Colorado también es una frontera muy chica, pero también muy productiva. Mexicali es una de las, que es la capital de Baja California. Y pues,
You know what would be like a banger prank? If you chat any truck drivers in here. No, hold on, wait. This is not advice. If somebody did this would be so fucked up. But if you just labeled a big container cocaine, and then they check and they thought they got you. Ah, I got you, nigga. No, you didn't get me. This is whatever, bro. Takis. You're moving Takis. You know? Like that would be a good prank, bro.
más grande, que es Tijuana. Que abarca todo lo que es Los Ángeles, se van de aquí, se van para Las Vegas.
Okay. It's a fly route. Little post route.
Para Utah también. Aquí todo casi
Are you
la
bailing us out?
Estados
Nah.
Unidos, Mexicali,
Wait, you go to jail for that?
todo por acá para arriba, le dan para
Why?
arriba. Es muy raro que de aquí de
Getting 25 off rip?
Tijuana,
Huh?
para acá para Arizona. Porque no tiene caso caminar todo lo que caminas de todos los estados de México que vas pasando. Como para
You labeled it. That can't be legal.
Cuando tienes aquí las fronteras, ¿me entiendes?
That's something Ash would do.
Anda bien barato, aquí anda como...
I know that's
como
right.
10,200 de primera mano. Aquí también, igual que aquí en Phoenix. 10,200.
Because they're gonna
¿Qué es la
frame you.
diferencia en precio de
Yo, that'll be
y ahí?
fucked. Okay, so
¿Qué es la
obviously,
diferencia en precio?
what I'm learning is if you're going through Cali, you want to run a cross route. Okay, you want to cross route. You're gonna if you do it successfully, you're gonna have about 40-yard gain. You're gonna end up in Utah. Okay, if you're in Arizona, you want to do a fly route. You want to dance a little bit on the line of scrimmage, do a fly route over here, maybe a stop and go if you think things are getting a little shaky. The cornerback's on your tail.
Aquí y ahí.
Unos $2,000. Todos tienen un precio. Siempre hay una gente que...
Just Hail Mary? That's bad game plan,
En
Dingo.
el correo, en el UPS, en el FedEx, DHL. Pueden subir en el avión, trabajo. de aquí de Arizona o de aquí del Paso.
Oh, Paso. What do you do there?
Le damos para acá. Nueva York, Boston,
Well, I know Boston, of course.
Filadelfia. Acá los precios andan unos 10.
17. Wow. Y'all being taxed in the Northeast, man.
Este es bien llorona. Mira la diferencia de precios.
Oh,
De aquí a allá,
wow.
pues te conviene más que vender aquí por ganarte $1,000, $2,000. Si vas a tomar el riesgo, tómalo por allá.
En este negocio, ¿cuánto mucho por año puede un conductor ganar?
With 2 loads every 15 days. Y tú 50 keys. Tú estás pagando 1,300 la subida. Si es un troque, pues te quedan. Te sacas. Son $65,000.
Huh?
If you grab and work for somebody else, they got like, for the 65, they can pay them maybe 20. They can make like 40 every month.
40K a month if you're
A un
good?
nivel te empiezas a agarrar mucho dinero, le pierdes el amor. El sabor a como, quiero comprar este carro, quiero comprar esta casa, quiero comprarme esos zapatos. Tienes dinero, vas, llegas y lo agarras y lo pides y te los pones. Lo compras. Ya no tienes como la adrenalina de que, compré mi primer carro. ¿Entiendes? Pierdes el sabor, te haces bien prepotente.
Quiero entender la guerra.
Nah, when we started, Agent.
Like, ¿quién
Yo, bro,
controla?
look, I'm already paranoid when it comes to dealing with cops, and I don't even do anything wrong just because I've been arrested for bullshit before. I can't even imagine if I had cocaine in the bag. Yo, like, my heart already drops to my ass when there's a cop behind me, just in case the fucking sticker on my shit was expired and I'm going to jail again because of a fucking sticker on my tag, right? Can you imagine if you had cocaine in there? 40K a month is $480K a year. Yeah, but okay, if you being paid $500,000 a year, no breaks, you just got moved product, are you doing it? $500,000 a year. All right, now let's say you've done it for 3 years successfully, 1.5. You blew a lot of it. Maybe you got 200K in the account, but you're living comfortably. You have 200K cash in your account. You're living comfortably. Do you go for a 4th year? I'm a for-lifer. With the raise. Ain't no raise, nigga. This is not fucking Chase Bank, bitch. This the fucking cocaine cartel, nigga. They're not giving you raises. Move more product, nigga, if you want to raise.
¿Dónde?
Everybody that said they would keep going, you're getting caught, bud.
Aquí está toda la rosada. Aquí.
You quit, you die?
Acá es un cagadero ahorita, en Tijuana. Hay de todos lados, ya andan limpiando, sacándose, se andan volteando uno, andan matando.
Yo,
Es
DJ, thank you for the resub.
un desmadre.
You've never moved product,
Aquí en
agent?
Arizona.
Duh.
Pues siguen siendo de la misma gente de Sinaloa, todos Sinaloa, pues. Entonces, acá para este lado casi siempre son carteles del Golfo.
Dos partes de Sinaloa, Chapito y El Mayo.
Sí.
Nigga, did you? Like, no, for real though. Like, when you said that, did you, bro? No, go ahead, answer me, nigga. Let's get federal. Did you? Have you done that?
Ya, pero ahorita hay mucha gente que jala para los sofritos y está tapada porque sabe que alguna la guerra, pues, y andan haciendo una remanga ahorita. Al que está produciendo dinero es al que está matando. Por eso a mí no me gusta trabajar afuera. No me gusta andar encartelado porque te enredas y
Oh, he's not cartel technically. He just works with them.
No, ya anda haciéndola al vivo. Te dan cuello, la verdad. A esta gente, la gente del Golfo no le conviene venir apoyando esta frontera. ¿Por qué? Porque ellos tienen oro por moro molido, güey. Aquí te volas, te brincas y ya estás en Luisiana. Aquí viene un kilo bien vendido, si tienes un buen cliente, ahí lo venden 15, 16, 14.
¿Cómo peligroso es la guerra en México ahora?
No, pues es bastante, bien peligrosa.
Is this the most dangerous it's ever been in recent memory?
Sí, ahorita está bien
Gotcha.
difícil. Ahorita ya
In 10 years' time, when they got all these cameras up and they got AI recognition and shit like that, and you can't even move nowhere without being tracked and all, everywhere your car goes and you go is logged in some fucking government database and there's literally nothing you could fucking do about it. These guys are cooked, bro. Them niggas won't be able to leave their house.
mucha gente con problemas se está metiendo otra vez para atrás, están huyendo, están pidiendo asilo. Porque ahorita ya no
Ring
sabes
Cam
si-
already got it? I heard about that.
de un lado
Shit's
siguen
crazy.
con ese mismo lado y
How you think the president feels? Nigga, we're not the fucking president.
In your opinion,
Of
what
course
are
the president
things
gets
that
tracked. They gotta
American
protect him.
media gets wrong about the Mexican cartels.
No one's coming after you, buddy.
Todo lo que estoy dando, yo no digo que es bueno ni quiero esto, pero hay muchas cosas también que el gobierno tapa que no se hace pendejo, hacer cortinas de humo. Vamos a ir tan lejos ahí con todo lo que ha habido de eso de los papeles de eso que violan niños. Ahorita haz un mierdero, todos peitean.
Everyone's on coke, everyone. Without drugs, the USA would be chaos.
Va a ser un caos, porque es uno de los más grandes.
Because of one of the biggest consumer drugs.
Que todos los países.
It's a lot of corrupt people.
Chingo de policías.
It's a lot of corrupt police.
Es una mierda.
What has this job cost you?
That's not true, bro. Right? Everybody's on drugs, bro. I meet people that's sober all the time. Like, I guess everybody drinks alcohol and smokes weed. Facts. Most people do, okay? But the average person might have fucking tried cocaine. Maybe in their college days, maybe them niggas was in a frat or some shit like that. But I don't know, maybe I'm in a fucking bubble. I don't know a singular user of that shit. Not one. Am I in a bubble? Am I in a bubble?
Ser peleó de mis seres queridos. No poder ir a enterrarme.
Like, shrooms, cool. Acid, I know a couple of people, bro, that do that shit. But cocaine? I don't know a singular one.
Muchas cosas. Muchas cosas.
Everyone does coke? You're lying.
El nacimiento de
Lean? I can see that.
sobrinos, cosas así.
Cocaine?
La casa de parientes míos
Come
que
on, bro.
Tienen miedo que yo vaya y le lleve cola y tengan un problema.
I'm out the loop,
Tienes
bro.
razón, sí me enojo, digo, ahora no me quieres hablar.
Hold on.
pero
Why don't I get invited to those parties? Those sessions. Where does it happen at, chat? Is it parties? Is it during the LAN parties? Am I a fucking loser? Am I a fucking loser, bro? How come I don't get that invite? I'm not gonna take it, obviously, duh. But I would like to reject your invite. Just invite me. College. Stop lying. You tried it before? On God, not a puff, not a pill, not a singular trace of any drug not named caffeine in my body, period. Caffeine the only shit I do, gang.
tienen razón, ellos trabajan bien y,
Never once.
y lo menos que quieren es enredar.
Not one time, ever.
So we've been invited out
Of
to the
anything.
desert to shoot guns with this guy and one of his people on his team.
Not
It's a
alcohol,
little sketchy going out to the
nothing.
desert with people that have done pretty extreme stuff, working with different cartels or a cartel. So anyways, it was on my bucket list in this year to shoot guns with cartel people.
Yo, this
Hopefully we
nigga bucket
achieve
list
that.
looks
And
different.
I think the other thing is just really getting to know this guy better.
What?
We'll see in the desert.
Diet Coke is Coke. That's why you aren't invited? Okay.
All right, guys, so this is part of the job. Look at this dusty trail that we're following. We met these guys at a gas station, and now we're going more and more remote. And this is part of the uncertainty of the job of guys that are connected to, let's just say, powerful criminal organizations. You just hope that everything turns out okay. And this is a lot of the behind the scenes on these interviews is following.
You drank alcohol at Shroom University? Why are you lying, bro? Like, do you get off on lying? Show me your print, my nigga. Are you brick right now? What is the purpose of that lie if it was all recorded, bro? Like, if it's all on film, why would you even bother lying about that? What's the purpose? Je ne comprends pas.
Sketchy people, the sketchy locations, and just cross
shit,
your
my mom's
fingers
died.
that everything goes according to plan. Big risk, big reward.
Oh my God. Yo. Yo. It got the noob tube on it, gang. For what?
Yo soy fanático de esa película desde que soy plebe. Así estamos así, soy el otro mayor, pues.
Agent always talking about some dick.
Laced up out of mosque.
That's not true. We talk about a lot of things on this here stream. There's literally nothing you could say or do to convince me to come all the way out in the butt fucking nowhere with a cocaine kingpin with a bunch of guns in the fucking back. There's literally nothing you can do to convince me to do that. Ah, that's not true. You said some. No, that's not true. If my family's life was on the line or some shit, I would. Bro got an armory. Wait, hold on. It's not automatic? Oh, nah, that gun got bad DPS, bro.
Dígame sobre como armas y cocaine mezcla.
Habiendo cocaine, necesitas cuidarte porque te quieren robar. Lo más común que se usa ese tipo de armas, hay armas más fuertes, ¿no? Suben arriba de los carros empotrados.
Yo, a turret?
De 50.
Nah, 50 cal.
De banda, no de cargador.
With the ammo belt.
Podemos pegar una guerra con el ejército facilito.
Did this nigga just say we could have a war with the army?
No podemos pegar una guerra con el ejército facilito. Lo único que nos hace falta para nosotros es entrenamiento.
Has anyone tried to rob you in your career as a cocaine seller?
Yeah, a bunch of times. This is what happened right here in Arizona. You get flashy, they look at you, they put something in the car.
Yo, bro, the army would just drop a drone strike on you, gang.
Something could kill you.
Hay personas que su trabajo es robar gente como tú. ¿Sí?
Y se los lleva a la verga. Muchas veces.
Oh, the Mexican army.
¿Estás seguro
I
que
don't know what they would do.
tus últimas opciones son dos? Cárcel o muerte?
I mean, why would the Mexican army be
Cuando ya andas en un nivel metido,
in Arizona?
la gente que está a tu alrededor, tus socios, las personas que trabajan contigo, se asustan y por su seguridad, ¿qué es lo que mandan a hacer? No, pues dale para abajo, porque puedes hablar la boca, ellos pueden pensar en su cabeza que te quieres ir para otro bando, y lo más viable es, por más que yo te quiera, lo que pasa en esto, a veces se van primos, se van compadres, amistades de muchos años, por la seguridad. I need to protect my ass, you know. And he said to me, hey, I don't want to stay with you no more. I started thinking, why do you want to get out? If everything goes okay, and you want to get out. What did he do? You know, they called, I want to get out with the team. They put me down.
Yo, he has to keep going or he dies. Nah.
How much money do you think you've made a particular cartel?
Para ellos, no van a creer lo de las cámaras, pero
Millones?
sí, facilito,
Huh?
fácil, easy. Fácil, oye, te llevan 50 kilos a la verga, ¿cuánto le entregas? A 10,000, $1 million, $50 cases, $500,000, $10,000, it's good.
Describe los porcentajes del negocio. Cuando tú vendes cocaine, ¿cuánto porcentaje el cartel recibe y cuánto porcentaje tú y tu equipo?
Ellos te dan un precio.
You buy this shit wholesale?
Aquí en Arizona, pagan como 10,000, de primera mano, de 500. Tú vendes en 11, 12. Si tienes clientes que vienen de out of the state, clients coming from out of the state, you can sell it more expensive, 13, 14.
That's it?
You sell something to them, they bring it over there, they sell it for 17, 18. That's what we're talking about Boston, Maine, because
Yo, why they keep bringing Boston up? There's a whole bunch of drug addicts in Boston. Yo, bro, if you bought it for 10 and you sell it for 11, is that really worth it, bro?
area is really cheap.
Un grande recibo para más o menos dinero.
Yes, but the thing is, you sell 100 kilos, Sale $50,000.
Yes, for a band?
You got the customers?
En el más grande parte de tu negocio, ¿cuántos kilos en un mes puedes vender?
Sell high volume.
No, se puede vender unos 200.
Nigga said, I live in Boston and I can confirm.
Despacito porque está caliente.
So es posible que tú ganas $1 million en un año.
No, not a million. Because you need to pay the people help you.
The transporter,
Transporter,
runner.
the one keeper in the house, the people help you to keep the money, send the money. You get like 200,000.
There's a lot of little people you have to pay off to make.
You could make 200,000.
Yo no quiero que mis sobrinos anden a estar madre. Porque es difícil tanto para la familia como para uno, porque uno te tiene que andar cuidando de las personas. I go to the store, go to Walmart. You need a girl, like 40 minutes away on my place. Why? Because I don't want nobody to follow me. And I stay walking in with it.
Oh, that's bad, bro. That's a miserable life, for real.
For my kids. We got little daughters. And I get my, hey, let's go. Need the things. The little daughters.
This car here definitely knows what's going on, bro. It's a trunk pop, a nigga with a ski mask on in broad daylight. There's only one thing going on right now, dude.
Let's go.
Because you think someone's following.
Yeah, it's like 3 cars back there.
La palabra paniqueado
It's his
es
people.
parte de tu vida
Oh, they're all
cuando
rolling out?
vendes cocaine.
Todos los días. Puro estrés. Puro tener el teléfono. Todo el día. My kids are scared to everything. My kids, they can go outside of the street to play. Because in like couple of months, one car passes.
Yo, Raul, thank you for the resub. 41 months, welcome back.
3 times. I grab my gun and I go follow the guy and I put the car in front of the say, hey, what's up? He's up. 16 years old. They train him to drive. You think that's life? It's not life, bro. I can kill the kid just because I'm paranoid.
Hay mucha gente que está mirando esta película que piensa, ¿por qué él está hablando? Hay un mensaje que quiere dar al mundo con esta película.
Sí, hay un mensaje. Yo primero quería que miraras que esto es verdad, que miraste esto lo que te he mostrado, que no es mentira. Lo que sí me gustaría, porque yo te voy a decir la neta, todos buscamos la manera de sobresalir, para bien o para mal. Yo decidí agarrar este camino, el que me llevó a muchos fracasos, a muchas desilusiones. Entonces, ¿qué es lo que quiero hacer yo? A mí me gustaría decirle a las personas, yo siempre lo he dicho, yo nunca le di droga a una persona que no usaba droga, porque no puede ser piedra de tropiezo para la gente. Si quiere meter este camino, piénselo muchas veces, porque no está fácil. Te tienes que cuidar de los rateros, te tienes que cuidar de la policía, te tienes que cuidar de todo el mundo. Entonces, ¿qué es lo que tienes que hacer? Si te quieres meter en esto, la tienes que pensar, porque pesa más traer un rifle colgado que un lápiz.
Oh my God, he spit.
Cuando yo empecé tenía 14 años, I started when I got 14. And believe me, y pues yo pudiera regresar mi vida, yo terminaba yendo a la escuela. Si yo pudiera hacer algo diferente, no tocar esta madre. Ya estoy hasta el
Man, you can't even afford burnout though as a drug dealer, gang. Like, you can't just pick a fucking new career path, you know? Nah, he's stuck. Damn.
Que no se enreden en este pedo. No enredes porque pierdes todo. Y cuando toda la bola de vergas que dicen que son tus amigos, cuando tú estés en el monte te van a mandar a la verga. ¿Qué es lo que va a pasar? Te vas a quedar solo. Vas a mirar que se te muere el papá, se te muere mamá, pierdes familia, pierdes todo a causa de hacer esto, por no ir a la escuela. Tú, si me estás viendo a mí y piensas que esto es lo mejor, piénsalo 3 veces, hasta 4.
Fuck. Well, that sounds
man.
miserable.
This was a really powerful piece to make. There's a moment that we can't have on camera for multiple reasons. That there was tears. We learned a lot, and the price some people pay to be in this game is immense. Let this be a cautionary tale. Confessions of a cocaine kingpin. We thank you guys for tuning in. It's a blessing to be in this job. I don't take it for granted ever. And we have a lot of good shit in the hopper for
like I said, chat, is it worth the money now?
Hope you enjoy.
That's definitely not worth the money, bro. Yo, Tommy, that's a good vid. That's not worth the money, bro. That's not worth the money, bro. Hell no. Fuck no. Absolutely not.